Hey, keen traders, this is the daily rundown. Let's take a look at the price action. I mean, it was kind of nice trading today, even though I didn't catch anything. But the Euro JPY had moved into 124, 270 pip range. Basically, that's you can normally get some pips out of that if. The Euro USD moved down the test trend line, then quickly reversed at 135. The one pair I did attempt, and it seems rather foolish in hindsight, but I was looking for a breakdown because we were having everything broke down. It was only a small loss, and I took a small size, but the pair moved down to test the 50 fib here and quickly reversed at the 103.70 area, 103.75. But let's take a look at what we have going on into overnight trading, where we don't have much data tomorrow, and a lot of traders could be on hold. So we could have technical trading at its best tomorrow, waiting for the hold on waiting for it on Thursday, where we have the Bank of England and the ECB on deck. Most importantly, though, I want to take a look at the USD JPY, because that pair right now, right here, is testing the 93.40 level, 93.36 level, which is the 0.382 fib from the move down, which I think I already spoke about earlier today. But the move down from the 124 level to the 75. This is a key level, and we could have sellers coming into this level at this zone. And if we do so have sellers come in, because you can't move up in a straight line forever, we could get the covenant pushback we've been looking for, and I wouldn't be so much interested in trading it in the Euro JPY, but in the other pairs where we could get a more exaggerated movement, where we could see a pullback or maybe down towards the 91 area, or 91.30 area. That would have to be that would be fine now. But if we look on the Euro JPY, if we could get a pushback, we could rather quickly. We can get a pushback towards, once again, today's range towards the 124, maybe even 123. And if we want to look at the other euro pairs, well, let's not do that right now. But if we want to look at the other euro pairs, we have nice setups in New Zealand and Aussie JPY crosses also. But let's just look. Okay, we'll start with the Euro JPY, because this is basically the range I think the pair is going to probably stay in the short term. And we have a top of this range at 127.90, and the bottom's at 120, more likely in 123. And if we get a break of this area around 127.90, which is pretty close to where the cross is, then we could definitely see a push up to the new range drop, which comes in around 121. And if we get a push down, what we're going to be looking for is look for a break of this bottom of the range around 124. If we want to look at the more recent trading, we can see that the Euro USD has been moving up on this trend line, and 135 bounced, which was the 50 fib and this descending trend line. So we're going to watch to see if the pair can keep its traction above this level. If so, we could see a push up towards the 138.16 level, which is the 0.618 fib. But I mean, to be honest, I'd like to see a break, and I'd like to see a little bit of reversals here. It would be healthy, and if we do break this trend line, I will be looking for a push down towards the 131.40 level in the short term. The big mover of the day was the Great Britain pound USD breaking. And to tell you the truth, I had a signal on my signal to go short this right in the beginning of North American trading, and I ignored it because I was expecting a move in the opposite direction. Learned my case on that. But we'll be focusing more on swing trades in the near term, getting away from. I mean, I'm still going to still be scalping, and we're probably actually scalping more aggressively, but want to get into the full swing of everything right now. Because the pairs had been very clustered, and it was very difficult to do the swings because we were getting a lot of false signals. But that looks to be clearing itself out, at least in the pound and euro crosses and yen crosses. Now that we have a breakdown towards this 0.382 fib at 156.61, it's going to be interesting to see if we get a hold here. If we get a hold here, we could cycle back up towards the top. Not paying too much credence to the top of this channel. It's just more of just giving me an idea of the trend of the lower. But I will pay attention to the bottom here. But if we do get a hold here, though, see, we see the larger range here. I see 159 as the top, 154 as the bottom. If we get maybe we bounce back above this, we could cycle back up, and that would be looking for a push at least towards the 157.83 level in the short term, or at least to the channel top, I guess, right here. But if we hold below this, then the trend could continue lower, and we could end up moving down all the way towards the 155.20 level in the short term. So this is going going to be the key zone to keep our eyes on, and of course the price action at these levels will be more telling. The Aussie USD chop, we already spoke about that a little bit, but it seems to want to be holding at this 50 fib, or I guess a broader range is 103.50, 104.75. If we get a break of this high right here, we could cycle higher, and I'd look for a push up towards the first of all to the 104.30 level, but more importantly in the current zone, the 104.50 level seems to be what the pair wants. So just watch these highs, and if we can get a break, we could see a push up towards those levels. If the pair does seem to start to give way, if we do somehow get below this, there's significant resistance just below, like I said, scattered between 103.50 and 103 and so forth. New Zealand, this is one pair that's actually in an intriguing setup. You can see that the cross is sitting in a wedge. It's resting very close to the top of the wedge, very similar to the trade I took on Sunday night. If we do get a push higher and maybe a little bit of a reversal, or we can watch the 4-hour candles here, maybe the one that closes at 5, if we could get a nice reversal there. Might give it another chance to go short in that pair. The CAD is sitting right here. Same trade is sitting right at the bull bear line here. If we get a hold, we could cycle back up to 104, 106. If we break below it, then we could be on our way lower to 99, 98, 98. Let's see the yen pairs just to get an idea. And as you can see right now, right here, I don't have any trades that I'm currently interested in. The scalping today was normally, if we have large moves in European trading, it's difficult at best because you can't really gauge. It would have worked out very well today, but there was no way that I could have known that there was basically going to be false rumors and things like that. So it's better to stay away from it, because if those rumors hadn't come out, we would have just had continued consolidation. With the Great Britain Pound USD, let's just look at some of the yen crosses, because this is where, as long as we stay above 145, the top side is favored, and I think the first target's around 157. With the New Zealand JPY, New Zealand JPY is the same. Remember the 76.76 that we talked about was significant resistance that the pair was resting at last week. 82.70 would be the target on that. And the Aussie JPY, as long as it's above this 95.34. Excuse me. Let's add the template I have for this. New template. For some reason I have to re-add this every time I do it. So if we stay above that, the target is all the way up at the 100 level. So what we're going to watch in these Aussie pairs is I would like to see a breakdown, to be honest with you. And if we do get the breakdown, then we could see a push higher. The CAD seems to want to go to the 96.36. Just giving me a general, not really giving you much of anything here. We'll go into a little more details on these pairs tomorrow. But basically we're going to watch the USD JPY at these levels, and if we can get reversals, then we could definitely have some serious plays in our hands for a little bit of a pullback. We can make some pips. Alright everybody, good luck trading. So what we're going to watch is New Zealand USD and the pound sitting at key levels heading into overnight, and I guess the CAD also, and we could get a little bit more volatility in the Euro JPY and Asian trading after these large swings today. Alright everybody, good luck trading, and keep your trades keen.